Hi there, my power towers again. Here comes part 3 of our Skype dates session on emotions and feelings. In this part, we are talking about identifying the right emotion, the right situation, because this is so important in how we heal and deal such situations and emotions. And later on, there will be a section with question and answers too. Enjoy. We'll move on to the next topic, which is identification. Now, imagine you're climbing up a ladder. Okay, you're climbing up a ladder. And when you reach the top step of that ladder, you realize it's leaning on the wrong wall. Okay, so what was the use of climbing that ladder? And this is what so many of us are doing because we identify our situations incorrectly. Now, last time someone shared that she had a repetitive pattern of being upset, wanting her present situation to change, and it wasn't changing. And this was kind of, she was processing it, but she wasn't able to clarify it anymore. And that's when I understood, and with more examples shared in our EGS group on WhatsApp, I'm realizing the problem is that either we're identifying the wrong emotion or we're identifying the wrong situation, right? Now, with this rejection example, right? Now, here's someone who is reacting to rejection when basically there was no rejection that had taken place, right? This wrong identification was causing a lot of mess in her emotional system, which then, everything that happens that is concerned with our emotions is affecting our biology. It's affecting the body's biology. So now you can imagine how many times we actually identify situations wrongly, incorrectly, and therefore end up getting upset when there's no reason to get upset. So identifying the situation is very, very important. And when not identified properly, it leads to lack of clarity, it leads to confusion, and it leads to messy emotions, which then ahead lead to messy results. It'll lead to messy outcomes, messy manifestations, and we simply don't understand that the root to all of it is within. And that's because we've got our ladder leaned towards the wrong wall. We're climbing a ladder, but we're not looking where it's leaning. So, kind of finalizing the topic and opening up for questions and discussions. The relevant techniques for this, and remember, if your ladder isn't leaning against the right wall, these techniques have no effect. Many of you will report, I've tried so much Ho'oponopono, I've tried so much EFT, but it's not functioning. And it won't because your ladder is not leaning towards the right wall. You have not identified the right emotions. You've not identified your situation correctly, which is then leading to that these techniques are failing because they're literally leaning towards the wrong identification. See? So the techniques you can use here, which are most relevant, are the mood shifters. Most of you are coming from my groups and know about the mood shifters, and those who don't, we can always share this in the EGS group or here on the SkypeDates group. You have the EGS itself, monitoring your emotions 3 times daily or as regularly as you can. Create reports around it, right? Why did I end up on emotion number 17? Why did I end up, what triggered me down to emotion number 10, right? When I was at a 1. So register everything. You can use your DIN, which was shared. This video was also shared last time. I mentioned it last time. It's on my YouTube channel and you'll find it there, and use your DIN as much as you can. Just, today taking my shower, I have a few affirmations and statements and my DIN, which I'm chanting kind of. I'm repeating them. And I hung up. I got stuck on one of these. And it was so awesome because I started identifying myself with that state. Now, this affirmation of mine was, I am manifesting powerfully. I am a powerful manifester. Now, this kept on, playing in my system. And I suddenly reached that state that I am a powerful manifester and I am manifesting powerfully, right? So the more you're using your din or affirmations like this, just keep on chanting them. Your din is something you have created for yourself, right? So use it as you can. Then there's the flipping list. There's also video, a YouTube channel with this. This is also powerful, right? Whatever actually directing you towards your happiness. It's helping you to identify what makes you happy. And by using the flipping list, that was, where you identify what is unwanted, and that clarifies what is wanted to you. And you write both down. You write the unwanted, then you write equivalent wanted, right? And then you look at your wanted list. You keep your focus on your wanted list. And then there's EFT, and many of you have tried EFT. And remember, these techniques will not work if you are not placing your ladder leaning towards your actual reason, your actual root to your situations. I'll open up for discussions and questions with this quote from Bob Proctor. It's how you use your intellect that's going to dictate your emotional state. So how you use your thoughts is going to dictate your emotional state. Your emotional state is going to dictate how you behave. If you're in control of your emotions, you're in control of your life. So you see how important emotions are. And we're going to be repeating this regularly in between other topics because this is something so important. So yes, questions? Questions, comments? I think I'll open all the mics. Or maybe I can't do that. I think you have to do that yourselves. So any questions, any comments? It's easy understanding this when we have live cases. So if anyone has a case to share, that would be brilliant.